It's election day at the top of the hill. We're recording in the wee hours of the morn right now. Folks are about to head out to the polls in South Dakota, New Mexico, New Jersey, Montana, Iowa, and most importantly, Los Angeles, California. Maybe you've already submitted your ballot via the mail, but in case you're about to head out to the polls, the boys at Top of the Hill wanted to run a little report on the interview we just watched Spencer Pratt do with Bill Maher on Club Random.
It sounds Yiddish. It sounds like
the ugliest plant you've ever seen. It's not even a plant we should be trying to protect. It's not beautiful.
This is a man running to be mayor of our great city, the city where Top of the Hill is taped. I believe some things in the interview might be disqualifying him from getting my vote, and maybe your vote as well.
And I've encountered this phenomenon before. You know where? Strip clubs.
Let's get into the episode.
Club Random.
The episode starts with Bill immediately commenting on Spencer Pratt wearing his campaign merch. And he's got these shoes on that look like skate shoes. There's a great moment where Spencer Pratt kind of seems to let Bill in on like a little secret, like he's really pulling a fast one. The way he's having people buy his merch as donations, he's like really smirking about it.
Well, thankfully, technically my merch is a donation. It's not merch.
What does that mean?
Bill jumps into lamenting that he will not be smoking marijuana on this episode of Club Random. If you follow the series, you know Bill kind of gets drunk and high in every episode.
By the way, I'm not going to light this. I feel naked without it, but I'm a little under the weather. So I'm not, but it's like I can't even do this show without having it in my hand.
And then also in most episodes, he talks about how he's not addicted to marijuana. He is going to still need to hold the blunt for the entire episode, even not lit. This man has no problem. He just needs to hold a blunt to have a conversation for 67 minutes. He's totally fine. You are on people's minds.
Spencer Pratt. When are you going to have Spencer? What do you think of Spencer Pratt? I mean, you are on people's minds out here. Nobody can take that away from you.
He's kind of talking to Spencer Pratt the same way real Club Random heads will know. He's talking to Spencer Pratt the same way he talks to Bella Thorne in the Bella Thorne episode.
Everybody wants you these days.
Oh.
That's kind of be like...
Hey there.
Everybody wants to be you. Everybody wants to be you. People just want a piece of you.
People want you on my shows. They want to, and so, I mean, if nothing else happens, you did that.
He's going to talk to Spencer Pratt the same way he talked to like that 21-year-old girl.
You know, every time I've seen you, I always thought, wow, that's a cool chick. You know, I wonder if she would come here and do a thing like that.
People want you on my shows. You're talking almost exclusively to Republicans and a few leftists like John Fetterman.
They did not want a two-state solution. Their one-state solution, you know, as you always point out, like
from the river to the
sea, what's in there? Exactly.
So we all know at this point Spencer Pratt is running because Karen Bass burned his house down. Obviously not directly. She was in Ghana. She couldn't have lit the fire.
She was in Ghana, so she obviously didn't light the fire.
He's going to talk about how personal this is to him because, you know, his mom's crying about losing her home in the fire. And a lady across the street from him who was rescuing some parrots was burned alive. And Bill thinks this is a great time to start laughing, as Spencer Pratt does seem to, you know, actually care a little bit about this woman who's burned alive. Bill immediately starts laughing about the parrots.
It is personal because I have to hear my crying mom every day. And that lady across through my house burned alive. And that lady with the parrots, you know, so it is personal. You know?
Well, don't drag the parrots into it.
I mean, she was trying to save the parrots.
I'm an animal lover.
I could bring the hummingbirds up.
It's just not fair. Why don't you start with the fucking parrot? No, like, it's personal to me,
He's
too.
just laughing about this lady.
I remember
this lady who's burned alive saving birds. He's just laughing about her. Bill's going to get Spencer Pratt on a tangent talking about milk vetch. And Spencer's kind of a single issue voter. Well, he's a dual issue voter on, we're going to get to it. moms. And then the other issue is milk vetch, which is the ugliest plant you've ever seen.
It sounds Yiddish. It sounds like
the ugliest plant you've ever seen. It's not even a plant we should be trying to protect. It's not beautiful. This plant, it doesn't even have a flower coming out of it.
Bill will give him just no pushback.
Milk vetch should not be more protected than human beings.
That's true. I mean, we agree on the real point here.
And if you saw last...
He's about to name check Top of the Hill.
The wind in the Palisades, because I was there till my house burned down at the top of the hill. It never was above 40 miles per hour.
All right. This city's only big enough for one Top of the Hill. And I want it to be known right now. Top of the Hill. It's located in Silver Lake, California. I'm not going to go deeper than that. It's located in Silver Lake. It is not Spencer Pratt's home in the Palisades. This is the official Top of the Hill. Back down, Spencer Pratt.
It would have been better to kill the milk vetch, I think, is what we're saying. That should be your campaign slogan, by the way. Just use that as, like, you're selling yourself as the common sense guy. Right.
Pratt hates milk vetch.
Pratt hates milk vetch. That's the message you want to get out. You know, Kamala had, we're going to give prisoners tits. This is your thing.
He's saying that was her slogan, the way Spencer Pratt's talking about milk vetch. Kamala Harris spent the closing days of her campaign campaigning with the Cheneys.
I am a Ronald Reagan conservative.
We're going to skip ahead a little bit, and we're going to go to around the 28-minute mark. They start talking about the naked drug addicts that are all over Spencer Pratt's Los Angeles. They're everywhere. There are thousands of them. Remember, this is not thousands of homeless people. This is thousands of naked drug addicts, naked zombies.
We allow the naked drug addicts in front of the hotels.
Wait, you keep saying that.
You got to realize,
Are they really naked?
Butt naked. I will. If you give me your phone number, I will send you 1,000 naked drug addict videos a week. I can't even look at my phone anymore because the whole city sends me their naked drug addict content.
It sounds like Spencer Pratt is just confessing to having like pornography on his phone that was taken against the people's will that's like in the pornography. We're gonna get a description of Spencer Pratt's homeless prison, and Bill's endorsing this. Bill's calling it a barracks that he wants to put them in.
Why can't there be barracks? And they say, well, it's unsafe in there. Hey, how much would it cost to hire a security guard for literally every row of the barracks? Is that going to cost $24 billion? I know some guys who will do it for like $28 an hour, you know?
They're sort of describing, like a prisoner of war camp for homeless people.
We don't want to give them hotel rooms. That's crazy.
But yeah, they're about to start kind of fantasizing about like Arkham Asylum for homeless people.
We can watch you and make sure you don't there's no drugs getting in here. Again, this is something that's impossible in prisons, impossible to stop. I bet they could do it in Saudi Arabia because they cut your hands off if you did it. Not that I'm suggesting that, but you could.
In this Arkham Asylum for homeless people, there's going to be a veteran wing that's going to be beautiful.
You could build miles of these. You put the facilities with the medical people. Some people are veterans. That's their corner of this beautiful place where, of course, the media is going to come watch and try to be like, Spencer's doing this. Come look. They can be riding around in golf carts. They can be eating Erewhon there.
You can't trust these people, Spencer and Bill, to really have any sympathy for the homeless. They're trying to help these homeless people. But at the 34-minute mark, Bill just straight up laughs at the concept of being homeless.
Ready for the best part? 60% of the people in Los Angeles that are experiencing homelessness, they're ready. No, they're not from California.
It's crazy how much this guy sucks. And then Bill's gonna immediately get crazy. This is where Club Random does get random. He does something that I would never do as an interviewer, which is talk to his guest about his guest's wife's chest.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the other thing I know about you is your wife. is, and at one time, I mean, look, I hate to put it this way, but what I remember about this story was huge tits. Either
She's had 3. They're now regular size.
What is this? What is the state of the tits?
They're not what you'd call huge.
But they were at one point.
At one time, they
okay.
were.
So what happened there?
That's no way to talk to a man about his wife. And Spencer Pratt, like, lame as hell for letting Bill talk to him about his wife like this. Like, Bill's obviously super in the wrong, gross, but like also Spencer Pratt, like, stand by your woman, dude. Be like, I would say, how about you keep my wife's body out your fucking mouth?
When you're talking to a plastic surgeon, their version of minor, like, oh, this is they use the word minor. I don't think how ChatGPT or Claude would say minor is.
There's a cool moment where Spencer Pratt gets a really crazy look in his eyes and he keeps repeating, I'm the one, I'm the one.
You're not the first guy to say these kind of things. It's all who can actually do it. Who can stand up to what is going to come up against you when you actually try to implement. But really, I mean,
I promise you, I'm the one.
Okay, and I hope you are.
I am the one. I hate these people so much.
I know.
But Bill, if there was any doubt that Bill wants this guy to be mayor, Bill smiles at him and he says, you had me at hello. Hour and 7-minute video. You guys didn't have to watch the whole thing. Top of the Hill broke it all down here for you. The final thing you would want to know from it is that at the hour 5-minute mark, Spencer Pratt does acknowledge that his kids have no idea where he is and that they're constantly on FaceTime crying, asking, where is my dad?
I haven't seen my kids now in months. My kids cry on FaceTime, where's our dad? My wife.
Okay, don't say this.
All right, you don't want Spencer Pratt's kids to never see their dad. Obviously, don't vote for Spencer Pratt. It's a primary. Don't vote for Karen Bass either. Top of the Hill, happy election day. Peace out.